Hey guys, today we're going to make Puerto Rican lasagna, NBC Lifestyles Diary. I love to do a ton of things, and today I'm cooking and I'm asking you to join me on the adventure. So hi friends, here are the ingredients for the Puerto Rican lasagna. And I'd like to remind you, this is my recipe. Okay, I'm doing it for me, my family's taste. But I always start with the standards: red hot sauce, fresh ground pepper, parsley, crushed red pepper, chopped onions, garlic, and kosher salt. As usual, I've seasoned the meat, I've let it marinate, I put a dollop of my special green sauce in it, and then I pull the meat out and I've let it come to room temperature. Additionally, we're going to need some Spanish olives. I like to use tomato sauce, Spanish style. I use mozzarella cheese and some Swiss cheese and eggs, 2 eggs. The sweet plantains, when I bought them, they were ripening, so they've been at my house and now they're super ripe. That's going to be fried because that's what we use instead of noodles. Alright, so here I have my wonderful iron skillet. I'm heating up some olive oil in there. And as an added bonus, I had fried up some bacon for breakfast, so I'm using that also. Here is my wonderful green sauce. Also using some garlic paste. And I'm also using some tomato paste. And I'm using ground turkey. Yes, sacrilegious, because you're supposed to make it with beef. But I like turkey. I think the turkey absorbs all the flavors of the seasoning. But if I was going to use ground beef, I would use ground sirloin. But it's your choice. And I'm going to brown this. And of course, look who's making their guest star appearance. The red pickled hot peppers. Yes. Picante. Because I like the contrast of spicy and sweet. So besides building flavor, I like that combination. I think which is why I also like Thai food so much. They seem to have really mastered the art of doing that. So the meat looks pretty all browned. Now I'm going to add the Spanish style tomato sauce. And now I will add Spanish olives that I sliced in half, along with some of the olive juice. Now I'm going to lower the flame, or maybe just turn it off altogether because I don't want the sauce to dry out. And I move to the plantains. With the plantains, I buy them, they're yellow. These I've had for a while, so they're even more ripe and more sweet. Now, I cut it in half and I make strips because for me, it's easier to manipulate. Some people just cut the whole plantain lengthwise. And I always do what works best for me. Forgot to start heating up the oil. Just regular vegetable oil that's in here. It smells wonderful, it really does. Turn it off. Now the thickness, I like it. So one of my subscribers was like, how do you always have all this meat marinating? And the answer is magic. It's magic, baby. All kidding aside, when you go food shopping, you have an idea of what you'd like to cook for the week. So when I have my meat, I leave at least 2 or 3 packs out. I put it in the vinegar water and I season it and I let it marinate so that I at least have 2 or 3 days worth of meat ready to go. And it stops me from doing takeout or going out to dinner, which is a tremendous expense in New York, especially when everything is at your fingertips. So getting back to the cooking, as you can see, I've lined the casserole dish with the fried plantains. It took about 6 fried plantains to get enough. I do the first layer, I pour the meat on top, and then I do the second layer. By the way, I like my meat saucy, so I added another can of the Spanish style tomato sauce. So here I am assembling it. Here are 2 eggs, stirred, smooth, so we pour it over. I like to do this because I think it comes out nice and crispy and it's good flavor. So it's Swiss cheese, it's mozzarella, you know. Use whatever cheese you like the flavor of. Going into the oven, and when the cheese is nice and bubbly, it's done. So, as I said, my subscribers have been sending me comments and questions, and I'm wondering, why haven't you become a subscriber? I see you watching. Come on, babes. I need 1,000 subscribers to keep this going. So please help me out, reach that goal. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't obligate you to anything. Just more great content, and you become part of the community. And I do love it when you interact and ask questions. So please, subscribe, like, and share. MBC Lifestyles Diary.
So this took 20 to 30 minutes additional cooking, and as I said, the cheese was nice and bubbly and done.
So I've decided to serve it with just a nice green leafy salad. Nothing too fancy. And since I love French red wine, that's what I'm serving it with today. But since it's made with turkey, I could easily serve it with a white. So please, bon appetit. And please like, subscribe, and share.